Alright, and we are back from very weekend Holland and pretty much everything else, including some work days that were not very conducive schedule-wise for streaming, so moved originally intended to do this on Wednesday, but moved it up to today, and we are again starting with Darkest Dungeon, and let's see if we have as successful as the previous time we went for it, because that of course was very successful as we defeated the remaining like formless flesh type boss, so that was one of the like 3 or 4 remaining bosses in the game in addition to the Darkest Dungeon runs, so we might today actually try again for the Darkest Dungeon itself, this time maybe bringing enough medical supplies as the main problem, like the previous time was there a joke about that in titles later on, like about what do we bring bandages, because ran out of bandages long ago, long before running out of anything else, so that didn't quite work out yet. But we of course shall try again also for the Darkest Dungeon itself. Let's see if we go for that already this time. So welcome, and let's move towards the game then here. And fortunately it's Friday even, so it will be soon. Will be soon also weekend, so feel free to comment on any weekend plans also, or anything else in the chat, and of course we'll also do the various redeemables if interested. And let's change the game, and we had like lepers available, but do not like the whole class that much. It's like a lot of DP, like DPT, because in this game you can't really say DPS, as there is no real time, it's more like damage per turn, but yeah, not really. Can get extra ones, but already have full roster, so it's not such a major interest to recruit even more when the class is not that interesting. So let's then see about what we need to treat, upgrade, etc., and then consider what kind of missions we might be able to undertake. And let's see, we certainly from the previous mission have some. Alright, that also has had very nice night out or good gambling, and is currently still out, which wouldn't totally surprise with like also otherwise stressed adventurers, and then they get to. Alright, so that one will only pray. What disease we have here? Alright, minus 50% bleed resist is not a good thing, trademark, so let's first treat that. Fortunately, treating hemophilia is quite easy in this game, unlike for example a certain emperor learned that, and in general hemophilia of course was popular due to Queen Victoria providing plenty of it into European royal families also. And Then we need to put this guy. Surprisingly expensive to pray, but fortunately we also have pretty good budget. Not like running out of money. Altogether other things are the limiting factor. Let's see if we can build anything. Alright, that takes a lot. That would be a nice building in the sense that it increases scouting probability, so that's actually a pretty nice thing. Alright, we still would like to build this, but it's like requiring like 300 deeds. No wonder was like wondering why we do have 100, but that was actually the number with great contrast was actually 300. No wonder that was not exactly no buildings currently. That would require 100 portraits, so let's make a campaign to collect portraits. Sounds good, as we haven't that often taken the portraits along, so that should be a good thing. Right, and then we see what we have like sort by level and check what we have available for actual outing. And then apparently need to see what we can. At least we do have good enough level 6 also for outing. See what we can embark upon. The Prophet, yeah, that's pretty tough. And we also have the Hack Witch, which tends to be the main issue, is that he also tries to cook our heroes. Then we do not still have access to the Brigand weapon. Then of course we could also do Darkest Dungeon itself. Which the last couple of times we have come running back, but it also releases some space in the roster. We are again at pretty high levels overall, so would actually dare the Darkest Dungeon, certainly not taking and even with like base stress enough. Alright, we should upgrade skills here. Let's do that first. So let's then examine the skill upgrade first, and then go on from there. So let's try the flatulent. It's interesting. Haven't really tried the flatulent ever that much, especially not for. Let's see what skills are. All right, so. I think we upgraded the right ones. Yes, at least save budget a bit, and there we go. Do we have trinkets? Yes, and actually pretty good trinkets even. So that's not going to be the issue. Like overall quality of trinkets will not be the problem. And then let's see, we are taking the flat shell, and then actually would be nice if we can stun. It's like plague grenade is nice, but do you think it's even nicer? Yes, you can buff target, and that cures bleed, so that's very good. Start. Incision is kind of alright. Actually, does this altogether miss the disorienting blast? Because that would be very useful. Let's fix that also. Clearly a bit of development also to do. Yes, because disorienting blast would be very nice when someone is stunned. They won't be doing their fanciest stuff, so in that sense also actually do want that. Do we have anything better than common items? Right, let's take those, and do we have better trinkets for them? Ah yeah, that's a trophy from the previous win. Right, 15% stun skill. Rather like that. So common, it's still better stun chance is certainly desirable. And then we need a healer. And here we could also refer the dazzling light, so it's kind of judgment is nice. Be somewhat less commonly if it's stay behind healer get to use the mace bash, so let's also upgrade the trying to do a bit more with stun in general, because when they are stunned they are not doing their negative effects, so that's kind of strategy that haven't utilized quite as much as would be feasible, so slightly tuned towards that. Hopefully we get enough damage through also, which is the other issue, that you need to do sufficient damage per turn, because this is not like damage per second lacking the real-time aspect, more like DPT. Alright, let's then try again going in, so there's not much left to do. We do have items and everything, so do have skills, do have trinkets, and yes, we know that someone dies. And then we pretty much like, yes, it contains treasure, no, you shouldn't really bother as much with that as having like maximum supplies, because last time ran out of the basic things like bandages, and also this time taking pretty much the medical supplies that do not usually take, like even laudanum, because horror can do a lot to morale, so it's like we are also equipping a little bit more like by the shop empty level almost. Oh, hello there, Jax. Good to have you here, so of course welcome to the stream, and let's see how well our go into the Darkest Dungeon goes. Hopefully your weekend has started well, considering it's Friday once again. And there we go.
Once again,
Famous
the
Darkest
stars are
Dungeon.
right, and the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
And here we are, famous Darkest Dungeon, from which also the usual post like
the blood of the
note comes from the one where we have the saber tooth in the red globe. It's from Darkest Dungeon technically, so it's kind of like the final part of the game. Right. These are kind of an issue as to, if remember correctly, these also explode if you leave them too long, so let's try and beat them. Alright, that's pretty good for the scalpel.
Slowly.
Let out.
This is how a
And
life
next.
is taken.
Fortunately, they do not have that many HP. Self-heal, like, yeah, nibble at yourself and you get better. If it worked that way. There we go, and no, nothing exploded, so that's a good start. We survived at least one encounter in the eponymous Darkest Dungeon, so that's already better than none. Alright, one cultist only, but... certainly a good scalpeling, and don't really need healing, so we can just do judgment, of course, and then we start taking damage. Was about expected that you will take a lot of damage. For now, do think that we should use a bandage because we can't use their healing skill in battle, so or outside of battle. And
Triumphant
then
pride
some
precipitates
food
a
and
dizzy
we are
fall.
good to continue. And first, room. Right. Now we need to first get rid of that, of course, so. Let's try some chemical warfare. Fortunately, it's not the best card ever because it has so little.
Press disadvantage. Give
There
them
we
no
go,
quarter.
little HP, so that wasn't the most useful carding ever. Let's see if we can cause some trouble to them, like dazzling. Stunned good, that helps, because when you're stunned you're not doing damage that turn. Let's try some disorienting blast, so resisted, but they switched places, that kind of, and missed. Alright. Alright, that's removed one from the equation.
Maintain the offensive.
Kind of amusing that instead of renting for the old card, they now rent for the new card, because it's Darkest Dungeon. Alright, let's heal here. That's pretty good amount of healing, fortunately. And then we can cure bleeding, so we save a bit of bandages, like, usually you run out of those. Alright, getting there. Let's heal everyone and then
Momentary
strike.
abatement.
Dodge good, so our strategic healing didn't go to waste, and then helpful
As the
time,
fiend
and
falls,
that
a
was
faint hope
quick.
blossoms.
Far we have actually done alright for it being the Darkest Dungeon, so alright, let's go up. Alright, that's a lot of cultists. And then we have the really bad stress abilities. See if we can cause some havoc with disorienting blast. Good. And oh, mistrial. $22 is rather better, and get rid of them could critical even. Alright. Let's in turn some scalpel action. Fortunately they strike at the warrior instead. Healing 14 is certainly a good amount. Let's get rid of that. Nope, it's not that easy. Oh, they fled out. That also works. And we could move, but it's kind of like spending time moving isn't the best thing, especially if you can do 20 damage. You're certainly doing better. Let's then spend a turn switching places. And done, so we have only one brawler left. Heal. Alright, some damage from the scalpel is of course good when it also causes bleeding, so they will almost at least bleed out or take the axe in the head. Oh, hopefully you get to rest some during the
that overconfidence is a slow and
weekend attacks. Right, there we go, and some illumination. And next room. Alright, that was quite easy. And next room. For once empty room, which of course makes things nicer for you. So let's start moving again. These are quite manageable in the overall sense. No like major problems with stress or damage or anything, which is of course a fortuitous sign this far. And next room. Alright, cultists. Let's then try and deal with them a lot like this one once in Arkham Horror tries to kill cultists with a Tommy gun for quite a few turns. Type of like cultists are easy to deal with, maybe in some game. some disorienting blast. It's good when you stun someone. And let's see if we can stun more temporarily.
Ringing ears.
Alright,
Blurred vision.
for
The
effective.
end approaches.
Let's also try to be effective.
Devastating
Yes,
blow.
would call that effective. 34 immediately, so. And first one down. Let's try more disorienting blasts. Good cleared corpses and
The ground
34
quakes.
again. That's certainly a good number. Alright, now that hurt actually less than feared, so that's quite tolerable. Let's heal in the front. We still have good amount of bandages, so let's see if we can get rid of one. Yes, didn't miss. Very good.
Masterfully executed.
That was quite good strike also. Bandage and right. 15 certainly. What do they have? Like one. It's time to heal though, so we should have that one damage coming from somewhere. Certainly.
Well struck. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
And keep moving. Illuminate, and then we are good for next door. Alright, unfortunately you can't play the gong for some interesting effects. Let's go up again. Take like rule, always go up. Next room will probably camp. The main issue is not like would be in any other trouble than have to deal with the stress there a bit, because otherwise we are taking heart attack all the time, so let's fight this and then preferably camp. Alright, that's good that they missed. Please. Not really like, because those will attack. Would be probably useful to get them to the front, yes. As the face reveal does a lot of moral damage. Probably prefer to heal. We could try to break more havoc with the dazzling light, but it's better to break havoc with the axe. Alright, I do think we can, yes, remove one. Only. Yeah, I need to move the healer backwards to have less problems.
There can be no
Hopeless
hope in
is
this
not
hell.
the best thing, but it's not
No
the...
hope at all.
Bending a turn, moving backwards. Let's heal everyone instead.
Compassion is a rarity.
Can
in
also
the
move
fevered
forward
pitch of
with
battle.
Alright, that's the start with the cultist. Let's try the other. Alright, they got stunned. Move back so the healer is better able to turn also. Alright, now
Perched at the very
death
precipice
door, not
of
surprising
oblivion.
in this dungeon. And fortunately we have bandages. And also cancel some of the negative conditions. And right. Yeah, that went well. Now we can heal them only, so no more death's door. Alright, can strike at the other. Heal again there. Refuses healing. Alright. Let's instead try to do some damage then. Like, if you refuse healing, why bother? Fortunately limited damage also, so 17 works for sure. And this right, that certainly worked. And healed a lot, so exsanguinate is. And let's move and push. They were even stunned, so we are gradually making some headway. Let's see, yes.
The blood pumps, the limbs obey.
Also healed self for some reason. He didn't bother to fight, so that's of course excellent.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Didn't refuse healing, which of course helps them out of the death's door if nothing else. And then we start fighting.
How quickly the tide turns.
Alright, that helps. They won't bleed out, so I'm not giving up. Thank you for your consideration. Alright. Good time to camp, certainly.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
And it thought. Remove negative conditions. It's like, let's do everything possible and then we can
Huddled
do have
together.
best possible
Furtive and
rations
vulnerable.
easily.
Rats in a maze.
And that actually gave them more stress. That's like excellent. Of course, it can go very, very well indeed, apparently. Alright. So let's see then about what can we do in camp to improve morale, which would be very nice again. So plant takedown. That might help with that. Close to heart attack, so let's try to pretty much reduce stress with everyone else. Move disease. Minus 50 stress, yes, that's useful, unfortunately. That's kind of questionable. What use it is to increase own stress? Like, yeah. Alright, that at least reduced stress. And let's see, like of course extra stress from resting. It's not so difficult after all. Yes, except like the main fighter stress level is kind of like, let's have heart attack. Alright, full, so that's as far as we can heal only with food, but it's better than nothing, so let's then keep moving. That at least helped a bit, not as much as would have hoped, but we are getting further than pretty much any time before, so still good enough. Then there's the boss, of course, which somehow not totally hopeful of winning. That was quick. Quite certain there's going to be more trouble though. And downwards we go as no other routes remain open. The amount of treasure here is also like really lame. You do not get any additional treasure in the Darkest Dungeon. Right. Heart attack.
True test. Hold fast or expire.
About some chemical warfare. Also a flighted. Of course helps. Don't really like that. That we are well aware with. That we are not, so let's attack it. Malignant growth never looks very promising. Death blow, yes, so.
In the pursuit of glory and gold. Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. And then someone dies, but it's better to have 2 out than none, because it's pretty much impossible with the somewhat questionable fighting skills of the flat shell, and still do not like the flat shell, and it's hard to use well, especially because many of the skills require being at low HP, and then it mostly heals itself, so it's kind of... And let's hope the healer doesn't die, because those are the rarest. Everything else is like... don't really care. Still no success in Darkest Dungeon, but we got further. Mostly the huge difference in stress was the issue, as the main fighter started more or less having... And of course the healer died. Oh well. Least like the flat shell, and that wasn't very lucky. Like, let's run to save, and of course didn't save the healer. Oh well.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Develop more healers again. If we, let's see what we can hire then. Balest is pretty nice. They do have the kind of remote or ranged skills. Of course, no vestals, so that would have been easy, like if there would have been vestals available. So let's then see about we'll hire the arbalest and
bandage and pillage.
Leave the slot open for another vestal once we can. And then stress treatment for the 2 remaining. Plague Doctor also goes to the tavern, and do think he goes to the abbey. Of course Flatshell and only Flatshellates, but it is like... Yeah, unsurprisingly it's not like... Will only Flatshellate, and it's like 2000, but better to have people ready. And now we can also get into stress treatment now that they have been healed of. There we go. Healed of hemophilia. So let's then Right, we are about to 1 hour, so at least 30 minutes still remaining, so time for new mission. And of course, feel free to tell about your weekend plans in the chat if you want. And so, what can we embark upon next? Long in the cove. Might like some fish for dinner, so let's see what we can put together. And a bit lower level, so we can try and develop. And we try raise the skill levels here. Yep, and we are using Hand of Light, less common, let's see how that works. And skills upgraded. Nah, relaxing is good certainly, especially as you said you're tired, Jack, so relaxing seems like a good idea to go for, certainly. And Man at Arms, Shield Breaker. And could do the occultist. Alright, long mission, so even has 2 camping possibilities. So let's buy supplies and embark. We can buy 8 shovels, which is quite an amount. Let's buy 5. There we go.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
Alright, let's keep moving. And we need to win 100% of room battles. Let's take the upside first.
mind that such missteps are the exception and not the rule.
Alright, first room battle. Immediately stunned, that's a great start. Alright, that put that one to explode.
Destroy them all.
Let's try and pull the jellyfish. Alright, they were protecting that, so that wasn't the most useful pull ever. Alright, that's the most one thing.
Well struck.
Pelat's Guardian is quite tough. Alright, sacrificial stab also works. Alright, that wasn't too much damage, but it's all forward.
Confidence surges as
So
the enemy
only we have
crumbles.
the jellyfish remaining. And there we go, first fight won.
Maintain the
First
offensive.
room fight even won, so... Alright, also chest, so...
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
And next room,
Another mariner?
we have
Another
shovels,
misfortune.
fortunately. Shovels help a lot, as digging by hand is huge moral. No gem yet, like there's now and then a gem on the also on the torch stand. Next room also has room battle according to scouting, so let's go there. Right, that's a lot of fighter fish.
Surgical precision.
abyssal artillery even
Faint hope blossoms.
to a kill. Starting from the back. Healing. Let's already start on the next one, as the previous one has like 1 HP, so it should be easy.
Press disadvantage.
Got rid of that.
Give them no
and
quarter.
that, so 1 remains. Dodge, very good.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
And the other items still really need more supplies, so...
In Radiance, may we find victory. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Alright, the big crab, that will be a bit of a challenge again. Alright, flight. And heal. Dodge, and even had some retribution. Good. Also dodge. Alright, that helped to rid the shaman. Oh, that didn't work. That should work with time.
Vigor is restored. Festering fear consumes the mind.
Alright, and that is done with, so we only have the big crab left. would be most useful? Probably that, as there isn't much else we can do because the other remaining valid target is the corpse, so...
The match is struck. A blazing
Alright,
star is born.
removed corpse by accident. You do not always click in the right spot. Happens maybe once or twice per session. Alright, weird reconstruction also certainly worked. And then we still tried it. Alright, that was pretty effective. 14. Alright.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
And we still have keys, so let's see what we get for better. Really. And then keep on moving. Already looted. And we brought shovels for a reason, one might note. At least surprise them, so gives a bit of advantage. Alright, we just won. Alright. Alright, 15 is pretty good. And probably can get rid of that this turn, yes. Alright, that was helpful, like 20 health back, so... At least reverse having trouble.
A momentary abatement.
42, that's certainly a lot. Alright, that finishes this fight.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright, next fight here also. So, then again. For dinner indeed. Alright, that was quick. 28 with the scalpel, so. And keep on healing. Then we have only the shamans left and they are invisible, so they are trying to attack with a knife. And also dodge the stress wave, so that starts causing them some trouble. Right, thought would fall down in health, but removed one immediately, so there we go.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Change order and next room.
The sparkling eyes of youth, twisted
And
made
yes.
merciless.
At least we are doing plenty of damage to the collector immediately. God. Oh, also dodge. Of course, when you have mostly what's not ethereal is mostly the spine only. It's easier to. Alright, remove one minion. And of course, every time we can, we do damage to collector themselves. So both dodged. So show collection was kind of wasted. Actually, we are doing this far pretty well. Collector is already like half health. So. Right, protects collector, oh well. Can as well damage them then.
Soothed. Sedated.
There we go. And now we even have space to work. Yeah, I thought we could collect 4 if they were running out of minions. Alright, let's heal up on that. Of course we find the collector. And that certainly helps like half the health away. Abyssal artillery. Right, that also works. Healing. There we go. Wood. If we would get also some there we go. 11. And heal again. Pull the collector, let's... Wow, that's of course one of the interesting things, like such a big thing and then you can pull it. Fair enough, of course, probably mostly empty as it has the kind of house only carried in the trench coat, so there we go.
Scatters. The rats prepare to feast. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
And we got one puzzling trapezohedron, which is already a lot of value, so we can use one torch, and considering the amount of way we have made in and the amount of torches used, we can get rid of a pile of torches, because the puzzling trapezohedron is 3,500, so it's not like not going to neglect the big treasure. And again, keep moving. Please beat the collector. Unsurprisingly empty. It seems the torch stand can never be empty, but it only often again provides another torch, so
purpose is made clear.
and we have food to burn, so that's not a problem.
Ancient Traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Really?
A lurching composition of otherworldly...
What kind of dice we have, like? Every mini-boss has one. Alright, that wasn't too bad for the Warble. Warble, indeed. Shield of Cultist. 26 is certainly like, can you certainly heal a bit? Just a bit. Didn't get Skytained, fortunately, which is helpful.
Another one.
Alright, that was a good way to get rid of the crystal, and then we start actual work.
Devastating
As
blow.
said, actual work, 27 damage immediately. No, fortunately, again, quite moderate. The amount of stress caused is massive though. 20, so they have to do much less crystals. Dodge good. Heal. Alright, that removes the crystal, and then take the Warble, heal, and push for more. Like both like the common mini bosses for that wasn't very lucky. First 26 and then like this. Heal self, please. Alright, that was very critical at 24, so. And now that didn't work very well. Please return to the start. Please wait for things to lose health. Now we just have good effort as we're trying to crystal first, because having the crystal explode a few times very quickly decimates team. God, good. The amount of damage done for some turns is kind of critical for 3, like really like to do a bit more damage. So let's see. Next will destroy crystal.
And
Hopefully.
now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
And then again, time to destroy crystal.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Four would be critical. Fortunately, they also do not have that much health. And now we get to heal back up, hopefully. good healing at least. Got rid of the crystal, then we need to only do like 4 damage to the thing from the stars. Fortunately it's like 33 kills itself with the... And that's it. So we have already gotten rid of all the and we get some crystal shards, which of course we can throw one firewood away like for crystal shards certainly. And some money. Alright. That was a lot of mini-boss action. And more fish for dinner. Also some jellyfish, which is less common, edible. Alright, that removes the jellyfish. And that removes one of the fighters. We are certainly cooking with gas, at least in that respect now. Affliction, alright, oh well. Healed and then we only have shaman left. And done with.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Not taking those for now, let's check the chest. Not really able to take any of those meaningfully. Oh no, treasure. And keep moving. Still the other side to be done, so it's a pretty long quest as was noted also. But again, the big grab, at least we have already gotten rid of things from the stars and the collector at least for a while, so oh, hello there, Briareus. Good to see you, and certainly welcome to the stream. We are still doing the long quest at least for some time. So, good evening to you, and welcome to our Darkest Dungeon troubles. That didn't do too much.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
How has your weekend started, PRS? Alright, 24 is good amount of damage for sure. And not quite like what 1 HP really. Alright, then we have only the much lesser. Crest wave, yeah, that would be actually sounds like something this one would probably play for her DJs at even like crest wave. We can actually use abyssal artillery on those, which was even better choice. And bash at the sea snail with the morning star. There we go, so we have only the sea snail remaining, not like the heal everyone. Alright, and that finishes combat.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright, kept gems to themselves. What can you do? Good to hear that at least you then made it to the weekend, so it's good time always. Intended to heal everyone, but healed the one in best health, like, oh well.
Diminished.
Critical even, so. Rather like the abyssal artillery, like tentacles from above, so. Point blank shot. At least he's pretty easy to hit. Let's get rid of the gunman. And then we can keep going at the other opponents, maybe leave the big thing alone soon. Heal everyone. Alright. Good night, Dax, and thanks for joining. Hopefully you enjoyed our stream returning from break from FFWH, so. Alright, didn't survive the full. Yep. Rain of Whip main issue is the stress effect also. Can heal everyone.
War can be healed, but never hidden.
Start attacking the big guy. Alright, that was big.
Perhaps the turning point.
Big thing for the. Alright. Food we can use in situ, and then let's get rid of one pile of torches. Do not think it will be such a major need, so... But... Fish idol. Certainly not touching that, probably summons again some eldritch thingy. Let's check that out, even if it's not directly indicated as room battle. It's better to check. Alright. Check the dead fish also. Really? And then we get the ghoul, so... Like, really... Very limited luck with the overall. Like every mini boss. How about every mini boss from here on? Alright, some damage.
Self-preservation is paramount, at any cost.
Let's try and get rid of the snails. Critical and 2, it's kind of like apparently the snail carapace is very hard or something. Alright, we are soon getting rid of that. Again, the legendary 1 HP. Which is sometimes pretty durable.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Alright, and one opponent left. And that finishes the fight.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Alright, let's check map. So then there's that part remaining for today. Most probably camp here if we can reduce stress a bit. That's already a major result. So camping time it is.
An uneasy companionship.
So let's then can even do feast. So some stress removed. Tactics, sure. Not that we reduce stress much,
The
but
light, the promise of safety.
and the usual snack
Brought back into the spotlight by a tortured
nightmare
mind.
that you get with the shield breaker, which is of course exactly what we needed. And really, it can't do anything else, so. And huge amount of healing, like 18 points. Really. Oh, dodge.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Let's get rid of some of them even. Much better.
Compassion is a rarity in the
And
fevered
heal.
pitch of battle.
Alright, got rid of one again. Right, next one. And last one.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Alright, that finishes the thing off, at least not the calm sniper.
A
And we
trifling
actually
victory.
also got
But a victory nonetheless.
so one journal entry more. And then due to the oh, hello there, Tiga. Good to also have you over. We have been trying to do the long quest for quite a while, and now we have to backtrack like most of the levels, so let's start walking. Then we have a few rooms and we should be done. So still some way to go also stream lengthwise when we still have to backtrack through the whole level. We can do it, fortunately. And nobody's even yet had heart attack due to stress, so. And we even still have food to burn because it is pretty much maximum. Another fight and we already went through this way always. Excellent. Oh well, let's start getting rid of them then.
The blood quickens.
That's effective, like you have the best dice in the least meaningful situation apparently.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Alright, and that concludes this combat.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Keep moving again. It's kind of like not the most and then a bit more to go, so also seems the familiar corridors are not that familiar. Alright, no more stress wave at this moment. Alright. Alright, and keep.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Alright, still trying to get rid of these. And that just gets rid of one of the fighters, so only the cultist remains. So let's start working on that. This mission has overall been, let's say, kindly interesting with the mini-bosses and all. Not now. There we go. Alright, certainly not much luck with the dice for the hunger as usual, like done it already several times, but when you're hungry. Alright, and then the remaining part of the dungeon, so we are drawing closer to finishing. And let's keep moving. Alright, and stole some stuff. Unsure how they independently carry items when you think about it, like, and immediately into the trap. So
will find no
complain, one might say. Alright, let's immediately stand over. Alright, illuminate and start beating at them. Alright, that was effective enough. No, missed. Alright, random healing works. LVII is pretty good amount of damage for that skill. So pull them along the front and dispose of in this case, so the command came and went before too much problem. One more out. Heal.
Momentary abatement.
Right, and that's quite done with. And good to move to the next room. And more fighting also. So let's keep moving. Or fight what it would mean. And of course also for those who joined later, there are some new redeemables recently. So feel free to try those also. And alright, that removes one sort of damage. Much better. Party otherwise also. Right, then we have only shaman left. And done with that fight, and we do not have that many rooms to go anymore. We're not done with that fight. Now we are done when we also succeeded at getting rid of the snail. Next room. Ah yeah, through the door first. That at least has a room battle and also a battle in the corridor, so. Heal. And that's gone. One sort of damage less. for once we do get positive afflicts, and that's a long while since bandit, please, and start getting rid of the shaman also. There we go. So only one fighter left. And missed. Oh. Alright, and let's hit that so we save some time for healing. Healing is so much more expensive after 5. And there we go. Done with that one. Hunger immediately once you unfortunately we have only a few fights to go.
The shadows whisper of
Of course hunger comes immediately when you use the food for healing. Money is a good start for sure. And heal. Alright, both heal, that's kind of a problem, so need to also start doing something about these two. Yep, that was really useful. So let's get rid of the shamans if we can in the meantime. One shaman gone.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
Pulled at them, so tactically better. Alright, now we have only the craft, so no more healing for them. Unlike for own adventurers.
unbalanced.
Still trying to get rid of the hard scrap. At least it's progressing very gradually. So let's try and still do more damage. Alright, that's starting to draw close.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Alright, giant oyster, so we need a shovel.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Then last room battle will be there, so now we know how far we have to go, which is all the way to finish the quest, so we are drawing closer to finishing.
Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold.
That is rare, so going to apparently hunger, because we are of course out of food, so still not giving up. We have only one fight to go, basically. Already looted, so no use in trying to steal the contents. Alright, and another goal, so let's start at it. Let's get rid of those so we get less off-clear conditions. Dodge, so no tossing skulls for you at least yet. Rid of that, so also dodge. It's going to drive me well even. And immediately get the disease, oh well.
Weakened.
Oh, missed. And that's gone. So not too long to go anymore. Now we heal everyone.
A momentary
Sure.
dazed.
Alright, that was pretty strengthy. Out of 17 damage. Right, heart attack
Teetering
time.
on the
So
brink, facing the abyss.
heal. 4 is better than 0 out of death score.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Apparently also bleeding. Heal self, alright. Also that's a way to progress, like more speed to having a heart attack.
Inspiration and improvement.
And keep going. And keep
Their
going.
cursed champion falls.
There we go. And then we have only one fight remaining, so going to finish the long quest in any case. And this will be the final fight. We have fought pretty much everything in the game almost during this quest. So we lost one hero, but if we finish the long quest, it's certainly very good result. And a bit longer stream too, so hopefully you have enjoyed the almost like 2.5 hour format, a bit longer, so more gaming for sure. And yeah, miss. Also opponent misses. Alright, let's try that ability. They insist on like getting too far forward, so
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
God's foot. Right, that's the way. Also destroy with the heal everyone.
The flesh is knit.
Alright, that helps. So we are making good progress towards finishing the mission. Close but doable. Alright, that's very effective for the ritual knife also. Again, heal everyone. And then that's the last opponent. Yes. Now we can throw out all kinds of basic supplies.
Such a burden of finery
And
risks
we
life
finish. Let's
and
raise
limb.
4. That was very long. That was very demanding with all the possible mini bosses pretty much. So let's raise a 4 to that and return to Hamlet immediately. Not much
At
left to
last,
go adventuring
wholesome
because
marine life
it
can
was
flourish,
literally the last room.
if indeed there is such a thing.
Right, that's nice. Special Chester item. 11,000 base price and collected 15,000 more. Really nice. And level up galore, like immediately level 5. Even level 6 is, so that was actually really strong outing. Very nice. And that finishes the game, so let's move.
A ray of sunlight, a beacon of golden hope.
Alright, for once there's pleasant weather in the darkest dungeon. Hamlet, as we can see, it's like normal day, which is uncommon, so actually it's very good point to finish tonight's stream after almost 2.5 hours on that we have nice ray of daylight in the Hamlet for once, so thank you all for joining. A bit long stream tonight, so hopefully you enjoyed some Darkest Dungeon and we see who we will raid, so let's see who's doing what, unless anyone uses the redeemable to fight the raid. Indeed, it was very demanding, 2 very demanding quests and a couple of deaths, but nothing like in the sense that we also succeeded with the last one, so let's see who's doing what. And Alright, Excalibrator is playing Destiny 2. It's been a while since I've raided them, and of course some action shooter. Not bad. They have been playing what, 7 hours? Apparently they still are, and it's been a while since I've raided them, so why not? They are still clearly going strong. Let's raid them. Thank you all for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow. Do think that if remember schedule correctly, we'll even be starting on Icewind Dale. Yes, that will be interesting. Also should be, if no issues outright appear, should be Fursuit prize. We'll see. So let's go for the raid then. There we go. Thank you all and see you tomorrow.